Welcome to the BRIANNA podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys. Today is the Indiana Fever front office dropping some Easter eggs, laying down some hints for the fans to pick up and speculate with. Or are roster changes really on the horizon with this latest change in Fever marketing? Or is this just, Brianna Turner had something better to do, personal reasons. Brianna Turner had prior obligations, personal reasons. And for the first time in nearly 2 weeks, Caitlin Clark participates in 5-on-5 drills. 5-on-5 drills. Not dribble drills against a defense that doesn't exist. Not clips of her shooting the ball from half court, splash, winning those half court competitions. 5-on-5 drills against real human beings. Does this mean she's going to be playing Wednesday? It's a question for another day, a conversation to be had another day. But what this does imply is that progress is being made and we are finally headed in the right direction. First, let's start with something close to my heart, because I was getting ready to go to the meet and greet. I'm telling you, I was. I did everything needed. I called my boss. Hey, boss, I'm taking off work. I got a Brianna Turner autograph to get. Oh, who's Brianna Turner? You wouldn't know her. I'll see you tomorrow, boss. Bye. See ya. I take little Johnny out of summer school. Little Johnny's pumped. Yeah, I'm out of summer school. Come on, little John. We're going to get a Brianna Turner autograph. Instantly pissed off. Instantly, the smile on little John. It's like, dude, just put me back in school. I don't want to come with you, man. Just put me back in school. All right, little Johnny. Little Johnny, he didn't want to come anymore. I take little Charlie out of daycare. Come on, little Charlie. Woohoo! Woohoo! We're going to go get a Brianna Turner autograph. Little Charlie, he doesn't even know who Brianna Turner is. Why is he so mad? So it was just a party of one, but lo and behold, it was me and probably 4 other people excited to get our Brianna Turner autograph. And lo and behold, players subject to change. And unfortunately for me, it changed. Now I got to get fan favorite Ari McDonald. Oh no. Someone who's come to the organization with a breath of fresh air to her. Oh no. Someone who's a net positive to this team. Oh no. Someone who, when they get in the game, is actually impactful. Oh no. Now the last couple of times the Indiana Fever had these meet and greets, you guys notice a pattern unfolding? Oh, no. We had Bree Hall, Yvonne Egypt, Michaela Timpson. Oh, only Michaela Timpson made that. We have Dewana Bonner, Natasha Howard. Oh, DB is no longer with the team. That's 2 flyers right there. Then we have Brianna Turner and Lexi Hull. Ooh. Is the third time a charm? Is the third time she really has something better to do? Personal reasons, other obligations. Brianna Turner is going to stay with the team. Now, I understand the speculation. I understand people getting excited. Trust me, I get it. But let's not hold our breath, folks. Let's not hold our breath. The positive is that this comes with the same time as the AmeriCup finishing up. So is there somebody that we're eyeing with Dantas coming back that we're going to go after, and we want to use that money towards another player? Potentially. The Eurobasket Cup finished up a few days ago. Was there something we're eyeing overseas that we need to cut Brianna Turner, use that money to go out and get a big fish? There's definitely people that we need. There's definitely holes to be filled on this team. We need a 3-and-D forward at the bare minimum. 3-and-D forward between 6'2", 6'3". We need it. Someone that can shoot from the field efficiently and someone that is automatic catch and shoot from 3. We need it. Aggressive off the dribble when they need to take it off the dribble. And we need a real 6'6", 6'7" big. We need a big body to spell Aaliyah Boston or to even play alongside Aaliyah Boston at times so she's not getting banged up nearly as much. A la bring in Rudy Gobert to put next to Karl Anthony Towns so Karl Anthony Towns doesn't go up against the center since that's not his natural position. But there are holes on this team. I don't want to say I would be shocked because that's the right move to make, getting rid of Brianna Turner. That is the right move to make. But with all the social justice and activism nonsense, is the Indiana Fever willing to take that backlash? Because there will be backlash. If they're willing to take it, more power to you. You have earned some of my respect back. Congratulations. If they're not willing to take it and she continues to cash in on this contract, well, I wish I could say I was surprised. You know what I mean? I wish I could say I was surprised, because there's definitely better people out there. But again, the backlash of getting rid of somebody like Brianna Turner, I don't know if they're ready to deal with that. Caitlin Clark participating in 5-on-5 drills for the first time in nearly 2 weeks. Let's take a look. Yeah, folks, by the way, this is in front of season ticket holders. If I had to guess, maybe 3,000 people were in the building. 2,000 people maybe were in the building, filling up those seats. Got Caitlin Clark in the corner. Got a double screen from Turner and Aaliyah Boston. Again, not much defensive resistance, but something is better than nothing at this point in her recovery. And we definitely don't want to overplay and be over physical in order to be easy and not re-injure that groin. So that makes sense. Not only do we get that from Caitlin Clark, we get a nice... We get a nice Caitlin Clark floater, taking it to the rack. Now again, is she playing Wednesday? I'm not sure. If you look on the website, her estimated return date is tomorrow, July 8th. That's the estimated return date. But being that this is the first 5-on-5 practice that we are seeing her in, the first something that looks like live action that we're seeing her in, I would assume this is part of the ramping back up process. I would assume this is the part of getting her breath under her a little bit, so she kind of muscle memory kicks back in. Okay, this is how it feels to be tired. Okay, this is how it feels to cut. This is how it feels to run. This is how it feels to backpedal. This is how it feels to shuffle. This is how it feels to get hit by a screen. This is how it feels to get hit to come off a screen. This is the ramping back up process. Wednesday might be too soon, but Wednesday would be 2 weeks. Saturday against the Dallas Wings, a game that has been out. That might be a more realistic option, but I think based on what we're seeing today, I think that whole All-Star break speculation's over with. I think we see her prior to All-Star break in one of these games. Which game exactly? I'm not too sure. But this is probably the most promising sign we've seen so far. The dribble drills against no defense is whatever. The half-court shot, it's like, oh, it's whatever. This is actually something that resembles basketball in comparison to what we've seen. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Is Brianna Turner out, or is she still in? Don't get your hopes up, but I understand. Don't get your hopes up, but I understand. I would love to be wrong. I would love to wake up tomorrow morning, Brianna Turner has been waived, and here I go, waving along with them. That would make me feel good. That would let me know that this team is serious about winning. Less concerned about optics and more concerned about W's. Me and Rudy talked about it the other day on Sunday Night Heat. How much faith do we have right now? If Brianna Turner is waived, does that reinstill some faith that you may have lost? Answer those 2 questions in the comment section below. How much faith do we have in the Fever front office as of right now? And if they do waive Brianna Turner, does that reinstill some faith that you may have lost? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.